Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on this very important bill, Bill 13, an act to amend the Education Act with respect to bullying and other matters. The short title of this bill, Speaker, is Accepting Schools Act, and that's what I will be referring to as this particular bill. Speaker, this is my second term in this great legislature. It's my 5 years since I've been serving the people of Ontario, and particularly the people of Ottawa Centre. And I would argue, Speaker, that at least in my short time at this legislature and all the laws, the bills, issues that we have debated and discussed in this legislature, this particular matter, this particular bill is by far the most important one that I've been engaged in. This bill, Speaker, represents hope. It represents hope for thousands and thousands of children, young people in this great province of ours. This particular bill represents hope for those children, young people who are in our schools, Speaker, and are bullied on a daily basis. Speaker, this bill represents hope for those adults who've been victims of bullying and out of our school systems now, but still carry the scars of bullying. Some of them have the courage to come out and speak against bullying, share their stories, try to inspire others so they can also continue with their lives. And Speaker, some don't. Speaker, this bill is hope for parents, for members of families whose children are bullied. And they are unfortunately many, Speaker, in our province. Especially those parents who've lost a child of theirs. A child who took his or her own life because of bullying. And Speaker, they will all agree, unfortunately, there have been too many in our province. Therefore, Speaker, it is incumbent on us, no ifs and buts about this, that we need to deal with the issue of bullying in our province. And we need to deal with that issue. We need to have an action plan on this very important issue now. This is, Speaker, not a matter of future. This is not an issue that we should delay our action, because our duty and responsibility as the members of this Legislative Assembly, our fiduciary duty to the people of Ontario, especially to the children and the young people of this great province, requires, Speaker, that we deal with the issue around bullying now. And I think I stand in very good company, Speaker, that all members of this legislature recognize how important it is that we have strict laws, that we have an action plan in place now dealing with bullying. And most importantly, Speaker, more importantly than the 107 of us who are elected, the people out there, the members of our community, the people of Ontario, are demanding of us that we have an action plan, that we have policies, that we have laws now that deals with bullying. So the stars are aligned. We're all on the same page. And now what we need to agree on is that action plan. What we need to agree on is that our resolve, our will to take action. And that's, Speaker, what leadership is about. That's the kind of leadership all of us have to demonstrate by working together. My riding of Ottawa Centre, Speaker, is a diverse riding. It's a riding made up of many, many communities. It's a riding made up of young and old, a riding made up of people who've lived in that community for a long, long time to those who just arrived yesterday in Ottawa. We are blessed, Speaker, to have a very diverse community that we call Ottawa, and particularly Ottawa Centre. I also, Speaker, have a very diverse community in terms of a large LGBT, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community that lives in Ottawa Centre. Community which is extremely active in not only promoting the well-being of members of the LGBT community, and especially youth, but also community at large, who are active in our schools, who are active in our neighborhoods to ensure that we live in a vibrant place. And collectively, we all work together to ensure that our community, our neighborhoods are safe places to live. And when I'm out there, Speaker, and talking to them about Bill 13, they want action on Bill 13 now. They are very supportive of Bill 13 and what it stands for. And what does Bill 13 stand for, Speaker? I think the preamble language in Bill 13 is quite instructive. It states that the people of Ontario and the Legislative Assembly believe that all students should feel safe at school and deserve a positive school climate that is inclusive and accepting, regardless of race, ancestry, place of origin, color, ethnic origin, citizenship, creed, sex, sexual orientation, age, marital status, family status, or disability. All important differences, Speaker, are listed within the language of this bill. Differences that just not need to be tolerated, differences that need to be accepted, in fact, celebrated. The bill goes further, Speaker, and says, believe that the people of Ontario and the Legislative Assembly believes that a healthy, safe, and inclusive learning environment where all students feel accepted is a necessary condition for student success, because that is what we want for our children, no matter who they are, no matter what family they come from, that they are successful in schools and they are given equal opportunity to thrive. The bill further goes on to say, and I 100% wholeheartedly agree with that statement, Speaker, and I think the people of Ontario accept that as well, that students need to be equipped with the knowledge, skills, attitude, and values to engage the world and others critically, which means developing a critical consciousness that allows them to take action on making their schools and communities more equitable and inclusive for all people, including LGBTIQ, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgendered, transsexual, two-spirited, intersex, queer, and questioning people. Speaker, this is the right set of policy that we are putting forward. We need to make sure that we address the root cause of bullying that takes place in our schools. Kids are getting picked on because they may be LGBT, they may be lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender. They may be getting picked up, Speaker, because they're kids of dad and dad, or mom and mom. There is no reason that that should take place in our school, Speaker. I urge all members to please vote in support of this bill. We need to work in bringing Bill 13 and 14 together so it is a law before this September, so that we can start addressing the issues around bullying in an effective, forceful manner starting new school year. This is a great opportunity for us to demonstrate the world outside that we do have the capacity to work together and make Ontario a better place for our students. Thank you very much, Speaker.